Lights, camera, action, and make sure you stay at least 2 metres away from everyone else. It's socially distanced cinema in the limelight but under lockdown. Amy Simpson is one of the 3 singers being filmed doing their version of We'll Meet Again in a town centre restaurant that hasn't welcomed a customer for several weeks now.
We have all stood apart 2 metres, the singers and the musicians, whilst filming, and the retailers have been asked to film themselves and then send the video in, as opposed to someone going along and videoing them direct.
Shots of the singers will be mixed with footage of town centre traders smiling, waving, dancing, and generally reminding people about their local shops.
VE Day is a big one this year. It's 75 years since peace was declared in Europe, so having it during lockdown is kind of very poignant. Bringing everyone together in the town, asking everyone to dress up their houses, dress up. It's really pulling everyone together, and that's what this video hopes to achieve.
I'll go again from the top. We'll meet again.
Cheryl Fallon is from the Bread and Circus Cafe, today's filming location, and from the Sheaf Street Health Store.
Health food stores are viewed as an essential service, so the health food stores remained open 9 till 5, 6 days a week. The bakery, unfortunately, we've had to close. Our head baker, his wife's pregnant and has been very cautious about social distancing, so he was the one with all the true experience, so we just felt it was wiser to close. We want people to be safe, and the fact we'd like to sell some pizzas and some beautiful cakes, it really seems a bit trivial compared to people dying all over the country. So, it will open when it opens, and we'll be realistic about that. I have to say we've been really successful in one regard. We've sold nearly 5 tonnes of flour to local home bakers. We've been delivering it all over the county, so that has brought some income.
What I'd like to do, but I'm just going to change the camera angles a little bit, so if you're happy to go through again or half of it, then... Yeah.
Also appearing in the video will be Sarah McCrossan from Daisy B's boutique in Daventry. The lockdown has temporarily taken her business in a whole new direction.
We've been able to turn it round and actually gone online. It's not something we had before. We didn't have an online presence. So we've set up a website and we've been doing videos. We've done our first live feed now. And actually I do still have some money coming in, but from a completely different avenue than before. So we've really turned it in our favour. Although I'm at home, I'm working probably twice as hard as I was before in the shop. So, it's learning new practices and procedures, and also now how we move forward and what we're going to need to do in the shop, thinking about reopening, because, it's inevitably going to happen sooner rather than later, hopefully. But speaking to the staff about what kind of practices they think that we should be putting in for their protection as well as the customers.
Paul Campbell runs an estate agency and says if he'd thought that the lockdown would mean a slowdown, he couldn't have been more wrong.
Do you know what, Martin? I've had the busiest 6 weeks I've ever had in 30 years. In the first week, it was like a great big dunking, and I don't mind admitting, I just sat there for a couple of days and thought, oh my goodness, how is this going to pan out? But as the weeks have gone on, we've obviously had to adapt at Campbell's, because clearly people can't go and view any houses or have any valuations and stuff like that, but we have adapted very, very quickly. Virtual valuations and viewings all done online. Not only am I impressed with the government for what they've done, but I'm also impressed with Daventry District Council, because they have done an amazing job, not just with my business but with all the businesses all over Daventry, getting that grant money out, which has helped us to pay the wages and all the rest of it. I can't thank the government enough, if I'm being honest.
Instead of me doing a video and sharing it with my 1,000 likes, everyone will share it, and that will be 100-fold what it would reach if I did anything like this by myself.
It will be just great to share the celebrations and just remind the public that we are still around.
I really want to honour my mum and my dad. They were both in the RAF and the WAF during the war, and we'll be putting up posters of pictures of them in our windows and be singing along to We'll Meet Again, and hopefully we will meet all our customers again.